Hello everyone, welcome back to Roses in Houston Garden. So this is a work in progress and I just transplant. If you remember, if you have seen my videos, I have roses in the bottomless pot. So what I mean by bottomless pot, I cut the bottom here to allow the roots to go down as deep as they want, so that it's not restricted, because roses have huge root balls. I'm trying to catch my breath as I just dug 3 holes and transplant these. So I'm going to include photos too if I don't forget. Um, so I decided to just plant these into the ground instead of keeping them in the pots, because during summertime it is so painful to water, even though it's bottomless, but the soil doesn't retain moisture as much as when the roses are in the ground. So I decided to just get them in here, and those roses over there used to be in the bottomless pot too, but I transplanted a few last year. I have one, I don't know about that one, it's a climbing rose. I don't know if I want to transplant that because I have to cut a lot, and I prune these prior to moving them to make it a lot easier on me. It's pruning time anyway, at least in my zone. So I have Silas Manor that I'm going to work on next. I'm going to prune first. And for those of you who are new to roses, and if you have watched so many YouTube videos and reading everything and still feel confused about how to prune your roses, I have the pruning and fertilizing course that you can check out at rosesinhouston.com as well. I include 15 varieties of roses and how I prune each one, and it's going to answer a lot of your burning questions when it comes to how do I prune this variety that's so dense in the middle, or how do I prune this rose that has this weird shape. So you are going to get crystal clear ideas by the end of that course. Plus you will know how I fertilize my roses to get them to bloom all year long, and that's a spring pruning. And I also include what equipment, what tools, what fertilizer, how much, and how exactly I apply them, so you get a complete idea, ultimate guide on how to kickstart your roses in 2025. Now back to transplanting these roses, and I have a helper here. She's been helping. Look at her paws, and she has dirt everywhere. It is so challenging when I mix the fertilizer to go in with the soil. Oh boy, she dug and tried to eat, so it's a painful process in a way, but she tries to help. So I have double easy orange, Crazy Love. That rose is so tall. Next, that one, Earth Angel. And these are the pruning. Oh, and I removed elephant ears from there. Tons of elephant ears. What you call bulbs, or I don't know. Like these, they multiply so many. I just want the roses to get full access to the sun. That's why I decide to just remove them, because they multiply and then they get so big to where it blocks everything. So that's the work in progress. I had to dug a lot of clay soil. So those are clay soil that I dug out, and of course I put some back too, because you don't want your roses to not have any or experience or get exposed to the native soil. So I mix about 50% in along with fertilizer and everything else. And there's also information on how I plant roses in clay soil too. If you have similar soil condition, you can check that out on rosesinhouston.com. There's free information on that, and there's also detailed information and step by step on how I plant in the ground and in the bottomless pot, so you can check that out. But this is going to be a short video for now. Once I'm done with this section, the next one is going to be over there. I'm going to remove those roses in the bottomless pots over there. I just bought Vigo raised beds, which I'm going to transform that whole section, and stay tuned what it's going to look like this year. But so far this is what I have, and I'm going to continue get back to digging more holes and transplant Silas Manor next. Until then, you have a blessed day, and I will see you soon. Bye.